from poise, apart from command, is the fact that he has what Sal Fasano calls the gift. And the gift is a sinker. Now, when you hold the sinker, the ball moves, it comes in and it goes down. There's pitchers that have tried to throw this for 20 years and they've never been able to do it. But you, as Chris Reitsma said, are very gifted. You said it felt like home right away. And when you learned a sinker, it fell off the table. I want you to teach us about that.
Yeah, so growing up, I mean, my dad always kind of taught me this is how you throw a baseball, was just a straight up two-seam. You know, and if that didn't work, it was more or less move along these seams, wide on the horseshoes, or even flip it around. So the moment somebody actually came and said, talking about a four-seamer, my dad said, no, you don't need that. I don't even know what that is. And, you know, I just got comfortable with this, I guess, when I first started throwing baseballs.
Okay. So that's the grip you learned first.
Yeah, first one.
And that's unusual.
Yeah.
So we always talk about these two fingers and where they go, and people hold them differently. Something that I think gets neglected is the thumb. So tell us about the thumb, the rudder underneath, where is it, and how much space do you have in between the baseball and your hand?
Yeah, so one thing that you're always taught when you're young is to have it kind of straight under the baseball, as if you're driving a screw straight through the middle.
Okay.
And that just never felt comfortable for me. I actually have pretty small thumbs.
Okay.
And a lot of sinker guys actually end up curling their thumb just to make sure that they get on top. Because when you're not on top with the thumb curled, you can't get around that. Or you can't get on top of it, sorry. And so there's a little space between my fingers because I feel like that lets me get off the tips a little better.
Does that allow your wrists to be loose?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not death gripping it. I'm sure I am when I'm getting close to throwing it, but it's not intentional. You want to be loose, you want to be quick. Just let it feel natural.
So you're going to experiment with that thumb on the bottom, twist a little bit. For you, it feels good tucked.
A little bit tucked, yeah.
And you have, let me see the side, how much you have in between. A nice loose grip, and that allows the ball to come off your fingers with some explosion because again, you're not choking it and squeezing it. Yeah. Which makes that wrist tight.
Yeah, definitely. I think the closer you get in, and I know we can go on and on about RPMs and all that kind of stuff in baseball. Okay. But the more closed off you get, the lower those are going to be. And I know typically sinker guys are lower. And like I said, we can go into the physics of that, but mine's always been a higher RPM sinker, and it's more or less the axis as to which it spins. And being loose is extremely important for that.
You're talking physics and RPMs. We're going to have to cover that in a different show.
Probably.
Guys come down to spring training, they're phenomenal shape.
How about that pitch, Jeff? Down and in. Runners go again, and strike three. And here it is. Struck him out. Perfect pitcher's pitch. Boy, isn't that two pitch? Swing and a miss. A swing and a miss. That ball was darting down and in across his shoe tops, and Mike has his third strikeout, second in a row. As that one's caught on it.